time to stop surviving and it's time to start living. What do I mean by that? Well, I just mean exactly what I said, Just stop surviving and start living. We all go through this time where we feel like nothing's moving and we don't have any options. We don't know what to do. But God created you with a purpose. Created you to do great things in life. And your purpose can start right where you are. You don't need something big to start your purpose. You can start small. Excuse me. Don't despise the small things. God loves to see when we begin, when the work begins. He gave you many talents. Maybe not many. Some he gave many, some he gave a few. Some people have one. But whatever your talent or your gift is, you should use it. And don't waste it. Don't bury it. There's a story in the Bible about 3 servants that were given money and talents. 2 of them used it wisely and multiplied it. And one of them buried it in the ground. And when the master came back and asked what they did with it, the 2 servants, two servants that made use of it and multiplied it, they were called good and faithful servants. The one that buried his was called wicked. And his was taken away from him and given to the others. I could be a little off about some things, but that's basically the gist of the story. So, although you might have doubts, you might have fear, you might not know what to do exactly, you can start and just start with the first step. Just start with the first step. Life isn't just all about working a job forever. Working a job, paying bills, doing all of that forever. That's not living. That's not enjoying life. It's not enjoying life at all. That is just feeding the system. Yeah, everybody has bills to pay. Everybody has, things they have to deal with. But you have to find a way to start living. Start working on things that will actually be aligned with your purpose. And there are forces that don't want you to be aligned with your purpose. Forces that just want you to stay the same. Stay in survival mode. But we need to get out of survival mode. Survival mode is not a good place to be. I was in survival mode for a very long time. But it's time to start living. It's time to find your way and find your path. I saw a video the other day that said, of this guy talking, he was saying, the way that you know that you're on your path is that the path disappears. That's how you know you're on your path. So when you are doing your thing and you're on whatever path you're on when you don't know what's next or what's ahead of you. You might be in the right place. You might be in the right place. But an issue that I've had is, you know, being in the place that I'm at is, and it's a problem that, it's an issue that people might have too, that you might have as well, is I'm in this place right now and I'm looking at how long the journey might be or the distance I might have to go, you know? And it's kind of daunting. It's kind of intimidating, you know? It's like, do I have enough? Can I go? Can I go the full way? Can I go the whole way? Without even knowing where I'm going exactly. But you don't need to see the full way. You don't need to see the whole journey, you know? And sometimes when we picture the whole journey, it scares us into not moving. So we shouldn't look at the whole journey, you know? How you even go on a journey is you take it step by step. And you just take each step faithfully. That's how you reach the end goal. So if you're stuck in a place where you feel like you're, you know, you can't move forward. You can move forward. You just need to figure out the next practical step and just move forward. Take that step. Then when you take that step, think again on what's the next step and take that one. You know? But just stop surviving, man. Start living. Live your life. Live it to the fullest. You only get one. That doesn't mean just go wild and do a bunch of crazy stuff. It means do the things you enjoy, as long as they're wholesome and as long as they're wholesome and good things, you know. Do things you enjoy. Go to the beach, go on a walk, go hang out with some friends. If you don't have any friends, just do the things you enjoy, you know. People will come into your life eventually. Yeah. Do the things that you have a passion for. And start living with purpose, man. Start living with purpose. Yep. So, I don't know if that helped anybody, but just take that next step. Remember that God is with you always. God loves you always, and it's always God over all things. I will catch you in the next video.